It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. The music is still going. There we go. There we go, the music is gone. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? I am school. Rambling. I forgot to write the going live notification in Discord. So I had to do that real quick, and that held me up because I made several mistakes when doing it as well. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Mr. K. Hello Whistle, welcome everyone. Oh god, I panicked. Okay, so give me a moment to chill out. So. Originally, I'm just going to say this right now. Originally this was actually supposed to be like a one-off thing. I was just gonna do it for. Or what's the word I'm looking for, Halloween. I was originally just gonna do it for that. But I actually ended up enjoying the game a lot. So I figured I might as well. We're going to see this one through to the end, I promise you that. Now. I've also been told I'm like halfway through the game. I don't know how much longer this is going to go. So. I don't know what to do if we end up going longer than expected. I don't know what to do if we end up doing that. I was thinking maybe some Monster Hunter. I haven't really decided yet. You do you. Whatever is Foxy. Okay, so we'll just sit around and do nothing, got it. That's what we'll do. I'll just stare at you guys, just stare at you for how much more time we have left. That's what I'll do. So where we last left off. Oh god, a lot of things happened so. Okay. When we started. I am blind to this game. I mean, I understand the flow of it now, but when we started I had no idea what I was doing and I was eaten. Just like straight up eaten. And then the princess. Beheaded herself and I carried her head out of the cabin. And then she was madly in love with me. Hey princess, can you calm down for a moment? Thank you. Anyway, and then she was in love with me and we had a voice in our head that was amazing. I loved the smitten. A lot happened, and there's probably going to be a lot happening again. I don't know how many. I guess whatever runs we're at now. I think this is run number 4 or something. I don't know how many more we have to do. Here's the cabin. That's the cabin I was talking about. So if anyone is new here and you haven't seen the previous part, stop watching now. Go watch the previous stream. And then come back here so that way you fully understand what's going on. For everyone who is showing up and you're completely new, stop watching. Go watch the first stream. You can come back when you've done that. Then there goes most of you, all right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Sir, you have told me this several times and I have ignored you. First, many of those times, really. I'm thinking maybe I should listen to you. Maybe just a little bit. You know, we have to get more perspectives or whatever for the princess, so let's just play along with the narrator. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, I didn't even. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay, he just accepts that. He's just like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. That's the Scrooge route. That's true, don't worry about it. Princess went running away. No, she's like locked in this cabin right here and we have to slay her.
She will
also,
lie,
hello
she will
Ghana,
cheat,
welcome.
And she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right?
Yeah,
She's
yeah, whatever you say.
We're supposed
Third
to
wheel.
save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Good evening to you is 711 right now.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, take the blade. We're gonna take this a bit more seriously this time. We've already done like so much, like not being antagonistic towards the princess. Now we haven't really explored what happens if we are.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
I know I'm going through the dialogue
If the
again.
princess really lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
But kind of just like getting back into the mindset.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Okay, so her personality does change depending
She
on
sounds
if we take the blade or
dangerous.
not.
It's almost
That
as
is
if she's the one
interesting.
in charge down here.
Okay,
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
we're just gonna.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
We're just going to continue. We're not going to
Walk
say anything.
downstairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy
Hello,
chain around
ma'am.
her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I hope you don't mind if I slay you.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes, I'm here to actually do my job, probably. No, totally not. Totally not. I'm not here to kill you.
Your grip on the blade
No,
tightens
I already
with
did that
steel
option before.
resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Now I'm here for an apple. You must be hungry. I was here to serve you an apple. This is what this knife is for.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Thank you for pointing out the obvious, princess.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay, let's just do it. But what if he isn't bluffing? But are we sure she's not unarmed?
You lunge forward without
The
a
solution
moment's
is gone.
hesitation.
Unfortunately, we
You
do
feel
not have
flesh
gun.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
I feel like that should be censored. BB, go ahead and do your job. Abduct us all from the wrath of YouTube.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Kinda. Somehow you survived.
It's like she's convinced
Being
she can't
beheaded.
die.
So, you know, I'm not so sure anymore.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Okay, every past route we've done suggests that it is not over.
It's over.
I'm not
You
sure.
could check her sleeves if you
I
want,
feel
but
like
I
she
can
has
assure
some
you
kind of
that
trick
there's
up her
nothing
sleeve.
hidden up there.
It's a figure of speech narrator.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
Well, why shouldn't we like again? She has survived death like thousands of times. You did it. You slayed the princess. Yeah, I think maybe I could use some encouragement, Red.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Remove the blade or check for a pulse. What do you guys think? Should we remove the blade or check for a pulse?
You lean down and place your hand
Personally,
against her neck.
I kind of feel
holding
like
your
check
breath
for a
as you
pulse.
search for a pulse.
Yeah, check
Even
for a
though
pulse.
You know you're not going to find
That's
one.
what I'm feeling too.
We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that?
Oh God, she's alive.
You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
You have very beautiful eyes. Has anyone ever told you that?
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy.
I know. Does she have a dagger of her own? I said oh no, but whatever the
Quick,
point is.
Let's get out of here.
I have been stabbed.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade
Oh
of
God,
her own
it's
deeper
getting
between
worse.
your ribs.
She actually did have one where she kept that.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Again, your eyes are very beautiful.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2.
You're on a path
The Razor.
in the woods. And at the end of that
Okay,
path
this is an
a
entirely
cabin.
new one.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You know what they say, mess around and find out. True. This is where the fun begins. Thank you,
You're here
Anakin
to slay
Skywalker.
her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, okay, okay. What option have I not done that? But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me. I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Curiosity killed the fox, apparently. Also, hello tyrant.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Oh my god. I didn't realize the other voices talked during these. Oh, I feel stupid now. I should have been working through these as well.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
N. He's not the smitten. He's just as funny. Hello, is this the place for déjà vu? Yes.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
I might as well do this again. Just to see if the cheated will say anything. Am I good? I'm great. I'm just laughing a lot right now.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
I mean, we stabbed her. But then again, she survived worse, so not like that really matters. That's me. Don't copy me. How about no? He got you on a technicality. But did you slay her?
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
But she did die. Like we both died.
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here. At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful,
I never
we should be
actually
fine.
tried to leave. I'm not going to do it now. But for our next run, I think I'm just going to turn around and leave.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all. A warning.
Okay,
before
let's
you
head
go
to the
any
cabin.
further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
We're prepared. We know exactly what's going to happen. Except we don't, because each time it's been different. Don't worry about it.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table.
Okay, this
with
is
a
like when we did our
pristine
first
blade
run.
perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Should we take the blade? Or should we head down there without it? Hold the knife proud, okay.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't like the music.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Okay, let's head down there. I really don't like the music.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Always remember, no matter what happens, this is a love story. You guys feeling the love? No, I'm feeling very loved right now. Let me tell you, this is the most loved I've ever felt.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
I don't think that's possible since he is a voice in my crazy head. I don't think the princess is up to anything like that considering last time that we stabbed her. That already puts a damper on the relationship.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
You sound very different. I don't like that.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
She's a lot more angular. But like, she belongs in a PlayStation 1 game.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
He woke up in a world to get stabbed by the narrator's friend. Now hold on, I'm not the narrator's friend. He's a third wheel at best.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
What if we threw the dagger at her? If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Use pocket sand. Good point. Use pocket sand, temporarily blind her and then do the work. Blue. I don't think that'll work. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me by the color of my hair? What?
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Why do I feel like I can't believe you?
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
She's sweating. She's having a hard time keeping up the facade. I don't believe her. She's lying to you. She just wants to stab you with her shoulders.
That she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
She certainly feels threatening.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed?
Why are you guys saying she's trustworthy?
So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous.
Like there is nothing trustworthy about this at all. Like I don't even see the chain connected to her. For all we know, it could be on the ground. Because it's funny and does a lot of damage. Okay, listen here, Dark Souls player.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and
I'm
deal
kidding.
with her right now before you
I'm
waste
kidding.
any more time getting stuck in your head.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Okay, so you do remember. Good to know. That gives it away. That really gives it away. Now that's just a coincidence.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen. Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
I'm pretty sure it's temporal displacement. Also shut up, third wheel. Bad phrasing? What do you mean bad phrasing? But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
So he's the third wheel, or the other voices in your head worth fifth, sixth wheel, etc. No, they get actual names. Let's see the hero. I'm going to call him Daniel. That feels right. The hero is Daniel. The cheated is what they call the cheated. I'll think of something.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
Okay, well, assuming that she is chained right now, it's not like she can actually reach us. So we are kind of safe to try and figure out what's happening. So long as we don't approach her. And so long as she doesn't approach us. Use emotional damage. I'll check if there's an emotional damage option. And now you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. No. What if we're both honest with each other? I was then here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Oh, you're approaching me. Instead of running back up the stairs, you're walking straight towards me. I can't slay you without getting closer. I could just leave. I could just leave. None of these are really emotional damage. I guess calling her suspicious would be emotional damage.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird-face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
We have not seen her hands, by the way.
didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't really care.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Third, well, I don't think you understand, she has the advantage right now. Like, okay. We have not seen her hands at all. And given that each extra reality is somehow related to the one we were previously in, that would mean that she is hiding a weapon.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry, do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity.
And no one cares about your dignity. Third wheel. No one cares. I'm only going along with this because I need more perspectives for the princess. You know, whatever the hell that means.
Fine, then we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. That's probably our best bet. Bird face. Yes, I have a bird face. I'm sorry to say my face is made of bird.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
Behind your back.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
That was unnecessarily graphic. It's in her prison pocket, of course. Where is the prison pocket?
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Prove it. Then prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
Yeah,
Princess
she has one.
smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
But what if you're hiding it somewhere secret? I don't like what that implies. N. I know that, said Anne. Don't bring it up.
I've shown you all of my hiding
I know what it
spots.
says.
What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
You are doing a bad job. She is doing a very bad job.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe
She's
her on
gonna
that
stab
one.
you to death the
She
second you
seems
get close to
serious.
her.
Of course,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Oh, what to do then? This might be the entire stream. I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with the situation. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Tell her to throw her head at you. Oh, good idea. Can you toss me your head really quick?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of here. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Can we just talk things through? Okay, I'm going with the hero right now. I'm going with Daniel right now. Can we talk this through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying, and you should just come over here and let me out.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Okay. What do you guys think? We let her go. Could we? Slay the princess. Or should we just leave? Just be like, nope, not doing this. I don't think there's any winning this situation. It's not an option, Matt. Okay. Yes, we can slay the princess. Stabbed, then immediately run. Yeah, screw it. She's too dangerous to be left alive.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Well, we're dead again.
Hers at first, then yours.
Hehe.
Someone clicked that. Someone clipped that. Please. I need it for the sound porn. No, I said. Soundboard. Please text to speech. Don't make me say terrible things. Oh no, I'm ignoring that. You will not know you. You will never know.
Ow! What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her
Oh
leg,
God, that's a
emerging
lot.
from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
He's like an angry Dungeons and Dragons player. Did we ever find out why we're a lizard? We're not a lizard, we're a bird.
You're going to die now.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
To be fair, that was BS. It was BS. But the laugh though. I ate too many chicken nuggets. You are what you eat. Damn, can't believe I'm a chicken now. But no way. Wouldn't I just be a chicken nugget then? Is that how that works? Am I asking too many questions? I'm asking too many questions.
You're on a path
Chapter
in the
3.
woods. No,
The
fuck
arms
that.
race.
If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in
This
the
is
fucking
YouTube,
cabin.
you can't say that. This is YouTube.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
N. The mirror is right there. It's where the entrance should be. Oh, that's spooky. I'm trying to make sense of everything that's happening right now. We're starting in the YouTube cabin.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards
Oh, no.
now?
He has the power. He's the narrator now.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Whoa, haunted. Hello. It's been a while since we've seen you.
It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can
Stubborn.
win, then nothing has any meaning.
Did we have him before?
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Whoa, wait. This is the first time we've had like 4 different
This
voices.
is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right, that's too much responsibility. Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. N. I don't know why that's said, and I said, I think. Now the narrator presents to know what happens. Makes you think.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it.
Okay, I'm not even being allowed voices here.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't even see the mirror.
There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
I only get one choice. I don't even get a say in everything that's happening right now.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
You know what they say at first. You don't exceed. Try again. I said succeed, but I don't think we've ever successfully slain the princess.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Oh, okay, still no actual choice.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp.
Okay, that sounded like we broke several bones already.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Her dress is very sharp. Oh, God, yeah, we're going to have to fight her. I don't think there's any talking our way out of this one.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat.
Oh God.
From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn
please.
sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
I would prefer if you didn't. I'd much rather you stay where you are forever.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
It's okay, we got hacks too, but what the hell do we have? We're gonna have to fight her again, and we're gonna have a stiff upper lip about it. Can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. Or we could flirt with her. Hey, you got 2 swords for arms, you know. Try talking. Why would I try talking? All these ideas suck. They come up with something better. Flirt with her. None of the above of these are all bad. Hey, what do we have to lose?
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Let me put it like this. Yes.
I'd rather not. I'm into it.
Oh. Stubborn. Why?
Can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute. Can we flirt by fighting her, though?
Hey, 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 hey. Not yet too ahead of ourselves. MMM. Oh, you've heard the look. You have this. You have this very serious, tense situation happening right now. But then you can give her the smolder. I'm doing it. I'm giving her the smolder.
The look. The look. We've all used it. Yeah, do you not know about the look? The look, eh? So we're getting serious about this. You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
I can't with this game. It worked. It actually worked.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
And then we get stabbed.
Still going to kill you. But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only way this was going to go. That's what they all say. Yep.
Or not. Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
Oh, okay, stubborn. Please calm down.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you. Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even
Smitten.
said as much.
Smitten your back. Oh, I missed you. Wait. Why is he here?
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
That doesn't she like a compliment? I said that doesn't feel like one. Whatever, who cares? Point is, this is very bad.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll
Give her the
pass
look
on that.
again. Yeah, that'll work.
As long as we keep moving. We'll win her heart eventually.
Come on, show me something new.
Cheated knows the battle plan, and I guess so does Smitten. All these ideas suck. Oh no, wait. Are these all the same? Are these all the same options as before? I guess let's fight her. Have some work and she kills you again and again and again. Oh my god.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. What's the point? It's all
N.
the same. She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
How many voices are there?
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
All of them. Oh, no.
Excuse you. We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
This is like infinite training. This is what the hyperbolic time chamber feels like.
None of this is working. Think. Skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 4.
Your Honor, don't lose
Mutually
your-
assured
We're in a
destruction.
cabin and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Oh, what if we throw it out the window?
No, don't do that. Oh God, what is happening right now? You have reached your final form. What do you mean?
Over my
What do you
dead
mean I reached
body.
my final form?
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing
I don't even have
things,
anything to
we'll
add.
stick to doing them.
There's just like...
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
This is like a Dungeons and Dragons game going horribly wrong. The dungeon master isn't even in charge anymore. The players have just taken the saddle.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Well, yeah, because you're a third wheel and you should go away.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Not really, no.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Why do people ask for my input when they don't actually want it?
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it
What the?
stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
Okay. This was your first princess, and I thought what I started with was freaky.
Blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering
Oh,
against
God.
the walls. All that remains in the
Oh.
center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
How are we supposed to deal with this?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Smitten. This is not a time. This is not the time. I am not hugging that. That is just going to hurt me.
Behold, the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Heard the voices in my head are going nuts right now.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Get broken. Pull yourself together. We'll figure something out. Throw the dagger. We just throw it at her chest. I guess that's the only thing that isn't metal.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Okay, all of you, shut up.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
He did not act. Yes, through that in action, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her below finished its arc, you were already somewhere else. Isn't this just? I have teleportation powers now. I've achieved my final form. I am all-powerful. You can't defeat me. I can teleport. I'm nothing. Well, okay, I see how it is.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow. The shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts, hashtag the faster the momentum of volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Your bullet strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. Yes, bullet, I have a gun now. Don't ask me where I got that. Both strikes are lethal. Either of you will survive. Neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Silence as he reached towards the glass. Time for you to see what's in it. You've unraveled.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
How are you not cutting yourself on this? Genuine question. Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Do you think anything? Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the third wheel. And he wants me to kill you. You have a third wheel. The vessels had one.
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I can only say he does. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have some answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
She's sounding a bit more coherent as well. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
This is the last time. Is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
See you later, Matt. Just remember to stay foxy and go where the princess. I said beware the princess. You know what? I don't care. Text-to-speech has really been screwing up today. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
Next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Now please do not break any glass as I leave again.
I will be here, waiting for you.
You couldn't even do that, okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that...
Okay. What to do this time? We only need to bring one more to her. Good luck, you'll leave for now. Hope you return. Okay, see you later, Alfarius. You're close enough text-to-speech, just remember to stay foxy and... We're big blade people, apparently. Yeah, I'm questioning him a whole lot this time. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic...
Okay, we've been through that dialogue before. I'm leaving. I'm not dealing with this. You can't make me third wheel.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Or nope. I have no clue where I'm going, sir.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. The hero has been with us this entire time. I'm sorry, Daniel. Daniel has been with us this entire time.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I can't believe you're railroading me. I don't want to take part in this Dungeons and Dragons game if you're just going to railroad me like that.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Turn around again and
It's
leave again,
remarkably
yeah.
selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Yeah, but... You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Okay, so we're not allowed to leave. There's no fighting. This is her. I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine.
There's always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, it's not like we really have a choice
The
here.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Okay, what should we do this
The
time?
air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls.
Yeah. That's nice, but... Can we take the plate again? I said Blade please text-to-speech. Part of Maine feels like we should. It's probably a good idea. Bored. I don't know. What use is it? We can figure that out.
You take the blade from the table.
Hey, just checking in on you just. Maybe. Making sure that you're doing all right. You need some water. You want a snack? I might have some cookies. They're peanut butter though. Do you have a peanut allergy?
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Hello.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
The third will shut up. We already know. Are you here to kill me or something? No way. Totally not. It's not like that's the name of the game or anything. Wink.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, not like the knife has really
Blade
helped us.
tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, this is awkward. I mean, like, I've got like 4 other variations of you now. Some of them wanted me dead. Like, really dead. Like so dead that my mind was falling apart. And one of the versions of you ate me, but you know that's... Oh, I don't know how to feel about that one. But they weren't all bad. I mean, you also. Yeah, beheaded yourself so you could leave, and another one was super nice. I'm just making this worse, aren't I?
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Do you know why I'm here? To kill you. Having told things, but I'm not sure what to believe. That feels more appropriate here, actually.
Believe me.
No.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Well. Do you know why I'm here? To kill you.
Do you?
Great question. Now. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Like I have been through so many repeated cycles that I... Throw me a bone. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
I was hoping you would tell me no. That's terrible. No. And if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Oh, she actually looks happy.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
You walk
I'll
up
see
to
what
the
I can
chains
do.
binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
All right, please do not bite your hand off. Pretty please don't do that. It would be very embarrassing if you didn't. For me, that is.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Spare her.
Doubtful.
I don't
Whoever
think we
locked the
can.
princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
She could escape any time, not while she's like this, I've noticed. Not while things are still relatively normal.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Okay. Thank you,
make your
third
way back
wheel.
to the bottom of the stairs.
Thank you for locking us
This
up.
would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I mean, I guess. Hold on, let me get
Against your
BB
better
on the screen
judgment,
just to be sure.
Place the blade against the princess's arm, just
Yep,
above
there
the
it is.
massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron core.
I forgot to move it. Forgot
She
to move
didn't
her.
so much as utter a sound.
What's staring at me with them big OL eyes? Those big, beautiful eyes. I'm getting attracted. I said, distracted not. Hey, hey. Hey. Remember that text-to-speech likes to screw things up.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed?
Stop
after
listening to the
losing an
smitten.
arm? It's
I'm
like
not.
She isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't.
Okay, this is all the same so far. I can still warn her.
Stop that.
I can still do that. Hold on, Stump. Don't look at that. Oh no, I have to do it this time. Oh.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice.
Oh no. Oh no, she's not happy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be nice.
Pathetically.
That's not good. I kind of needed that hand.
She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker. There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves.
Oh, I could actually hear that. Why did the game do that? Oh, that actually kind of hurt.
You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
I would prefer if this didn't happen to begin with.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, what do we have this time?
You're on a
Chapter
path
2 of the
in
Tower.
Woods. You're here to slay.
Okay, yeah, we already know this. Okay. No, not doing this, sir. I've done this too many times. Not doing it again.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
We have the broken this time, okay.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself. A warning. Before you
Alright, I don't think there's anything new we can do here, so let's just head over.
And she will do everything in her. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Okay, I do not like your attitude already. Yeah, you know what, I might bunch you with third wheel. You'll be fourth wheel.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
Okay. Third wheel. Even serious many times you might not know it. Or you just pretend to not know it, but Shut up.
So please try to ignore both
I don't
of
know
those
what route this
knuckleheads
is.
and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would
Whoa.
suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive
Okay.
marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Why am I tiny?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Yeah, why is everything larger than us? Big woman. You want to repeat that?
We don't feel small. We are small.
N. I don't trust that ladder. That ladder looks very unsecure.
No blade this time.
So we're just gonna enter the basement.
Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed. Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
Alright, can we shut this guy up? I don't like him. Box height. I mean. Yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
I don't know how to feel about that.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
No, we're fine. We're gonna be fine. It's not like the knife has helped us. At all. We got an edgelord waiting for us.
We need to get down
Probably.
there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Yeah, like. Blade not useful. It genuinely has not helped us except for like one time. 1 out of 4 times it has been helpful.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window.
Hello.
Her long hair billows around her.
You're
A
floating.
chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Is she a super scion?
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
I would appreciate if you would not talk to me in that tone. I would rather just like, talk about. Have you seen Transformers 1?
And more than a little disappointing.
Oh, okay.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
I don't
But
want
the
it.
words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
Oh, okay. I don't have a choice.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
She actually wants to end the world now, doesn't she? Why did I have to say that? Why? I think that was a good idea. Why did I think that was a good idea? Why? Why? Also hello ta-ta welcome I forgot to say that. Meet the Final Fantasy, Nolan. Oh no, it's Ultima. I said Final Fantasy villain, but whatever.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Well, she actually does sound like a Final Fantasy villain.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
This is literally just Ultima.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her?
We use the power of her. Clearly that will work. We will siphon some of her power and then use it against her. And also be like, yeah, well, I have friends so. Also, you smell.
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
And do you want to talk about? Have you played Persona Reload? I said Persona 3 Reload. Have you played that? It's a good remake, I would recommend it. Though, have you played any Persona games? What about Persona 5? That one's popular. Have you played a turn-based RPG before? Like if you destroy the world. Won't be able to experience RPGs. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
That doesn't answer my question.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Hey, I'm no one's pet. Excuse you. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break those chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
Shut up, fourth wheel. You're not helpful.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
I genuinely can't do anything. Maybe I should have taken the blade after all. Well, okay, what's servitude to a giant goddess?
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
No, I'm just stupid and I didn't bring a knife with me. She wants to be delivered like an Amazon package. Same-day delivery too.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high, not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me.
That's just Transformers 1. Hey, don't insult that movie.
No, It used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about third wheel?
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Wait. Can I skip over something? No, okay, it's fine.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise,
By
my
third
little
wheel.
bird.
Now I face out. I hold out. I reach out for the truth. I love how the other voices don't even comment on the fact that third will just died.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
And what if I don't believe? What happens then? You have to consider that.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
But what if I don't want to? What if I want to keep Kingdom Hearts sealed? What then?
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please, don't do this. There's nothing to be sorry about.
I have to, it's over.
This is how it was always.
I'm sorry, I genuinely do not have a choice.
It is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Yeah. Hold on, Daniel. Let me come with you.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Oh. I don't think you realize it. But the void is closing in. What happens now, with the void closing in on us and, you're gonna be made part of something.
Nothing. And then, everything.
It's just for you. What do you mean it's just me? Oh. Okay, bye.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror like usual.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. I don't want to look at us.
You're nothing at all. My cursor changed. Wow. Hello. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. Refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. It's a chicken. Yeah, I was very hungry. Excuse me, Mr. Chicken, would you like to be food?
I think you know what I am.
Oh, it's third wheel. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Oh, that was loud. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the third wheel. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh God, that was loud. Oh, that was super loud. If you're not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Sir, please stop breaking the glass. Others like you had something like that before. Is every star we all really been different? I said, is every third wheel? You know what? You know what? Whatever point is, he's breaking glass and it's very loud and I don't like him.
Of course. And that is by both necessity and design. This construct exists in many places at once. Anytime you fail, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shut both your consciousness and hers to another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Can you stop it? Please. Do you have anything to say for yourself or all of this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Does it hurt when you break like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Stop it. Can you stop doing that? So you do know about the time looping. So many of the times I met you, he denied it was even being a
Any other
possibility.
version of me you talked to was
Why'd you
just
lie
that,
to me?
A version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Hard to really trust you when you keep breaking glass. If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
I don't want to be a god, I want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
I'm not doing that. Especially since you keep wanting to destroy my earrings. Is the princess, did you make her too? What? What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Stop it. God, why is that so loud? Hello Val, and welcome. I'm sorry if your eardrums just got destroyed. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Yeah, you know what? Screw you, third wheel. I've been playing up with your crap since last week. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Okay, that was much less loud. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The third will was ripe. You are the long quiet. A vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Hello. Oh God, what was that?
I can finally see you.
Ah.
And you can finally see me.
There is a lot happening right now.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I'm the long quiet. I don't really know what that means. What is that? What is the long quiet? Why am I quiet? I've been pretty vocal this entire time.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Oh, what happens now? Are you just stuck like this forever?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really still leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling to me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice. Yeah, that's probably the best option here.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What? I don't want to fight or anything. I just want to understand what's happening.
A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is
N.
hope that carves meaning into being.
I don't know why it said N, but... Oh God, what is happening? You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Oh God, there's a lot of options here.
Oh, is it night? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
This torrent of blades cuts you from boundless angles.
Oh,
You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive, dead, all at once.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
ah. Has always just been about us, two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. But we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain and suffering. There is beauty and ugliness, and love and conflict. Your liver drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you, forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole of reality into the picture. Leave the kids out of it.
We are the whole of reality.
We don't have to be.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine? And upon a web of nerves, and upon a web of nerves, the shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now.
All good.
And you chose to pull apart that weed.
Censor that. Censor that. Really quick.
But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
This doesn't have to be so big. You can come back down to my level. You can come back to me.
eternal, but ever-changing.
This clash between you abates. Princess withdraws trembling. Did I win?
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Oh God, there's a lot of options here. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you. I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, I must be able to change you.
It is true.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Daniel and Daniel help me. Together. I don't know. Tell her to calm down maybe? Maybe sit down and stop being a bunch of. This is very surreal. You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's end this.
Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Oh God, there's a bunch of her out the window.
Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Nearing the end of the game is a good moment to think about what you want to do. I think we have to make the smitten proud. This is a love story after all. Let's go.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
There you are. You look just like you did when we first met. Let's talk for a bit. Maybe we can figure this out.
Sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
Don't apologize. The first time we met, I ate you. I'm really sorry about that. And I also think that it kind of outweighs anything you did to me.
But I mean Now you've done a lot more stuff to me. No, you're right.
We both let things get a little out of hand. But we don't have to let that stop us from being who we want to be.
You know, when she puts it like that...
I don't think I want to be a god.
Me neither. It's so big. It's so much responsibility. And at the end of the day, it just feels like waking up in another basement. It's something we never asked for, trapping us somewhere we never wanted to be.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I am she as much as she is me. And all of us are both everything and also not everything. I had you there for a second, didn't I? I think I'm different from her, and I'm happy I'm different. I think being her would mean I'd lose a lot of myself along the way. I think I'd have to lose the parts of you that matter to me.
So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name? I suspect a smitten fan. I love him. We're doing this for him.
I don't have one, and I think I like it better that way. But you can call me Princess if you want.
Wonder what this game is about. I don't think I can accurately describe it other than you really have to experience it for yourself. I don't think I have one either. Except for the VTuber. Cheeky. Close enough. I tried.
Then I guess I'll call you Quiet.
I actually like that. That's a nice name.
Not hero? Oh well, quiet will do. That's always been us, hasn't it?
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't know. I don't think it's fair to judge her. It must be so lonely thinking that she's everything that matters in the world. Thinking that she's the only one with all the answers.
I never thought about it like that. That does sound lonely, doesn't it?
What if we just leave?
Can we actually do that? What would that even mean? Where would we go?
I've always wanted to leave with you. I didn't like being a god. Wanna walk through that cabin door as we are just you and me. For the smitten.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Slayer, the princess, but the S is silent. Thank you for everything, Daniel.
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
You lead and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend. Comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence and electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see the tension seize her. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore and she knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps.
Come on, princess. It's just a door. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
For the smitten.
I love you too.
That's the game. Oh, that was great. I genuinely enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed this too. There were a lot of routes that. Or routes I guess I should say, so text-to-speech can understand it. There are a lot of things that I just didn't see at all. So. I really enjoyed that. First time viewer just arrived and I got your favorite ending. This is my first time playing the game like this. Look. Everything about this. Genuinely one of the most touching things you've ever gotten to experience, yeah. This game is an experience. I agree that was a great ending. I kinda wanna keep playing. I want to keep playing, I want to see every ending. You want to see everything the game has to offer. You arrived at the end. Our song. Thank you so much for playing. This is an expression of our gratitude. Here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by pressing H. Sure, I might as well. I might as well have that. Gonna head out for tonight though. It was great being here. Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up soon anyway. Now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main menu and in-game menus on the Memories tab. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's in Memories. How many of these are there? There are so many of these. So this was a story about a woman and a beast, which are essentially two sides of the same coin, as I understand it, yeah. They were both gods created by Third Wheel, as far as I understand. This game has a replayability. I really want to see everything. Essentially like the third wheel or the narrator. Got everything into like a time. Where he really wants you to kill the princess. You love how I called him third wheel. What? He is okay, he's a third wheel. There's a lot of endings. Yeah, I'll do that in my own time. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. This was a lot of fun to do. Oh wait, hold on. If I remember, they recently updated the game again, like one of you guys mentioned that they changed one of the songs or like improved it. So I guess I have more stuff to find. That's fine, that's perfectly fine. Anyway. If you guys want me to like play more stuff like this, do let me know. But tomorrow. Princess, are you doing the thing? Yeah, you're doing the thing. But tomorrow we are continuing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which I dread. Until then. Thank you all for joining today. I'm going to be spending a lot of time playing this. And as always, Bay Foxy. I said stay foxy, please text to speech. I think it's by vowel. By tartar. Why are you like this text to speech? Why are you screwing up so much? Goodbye, Val. Goodbye, tartar. By Reddit you are tartar. Now you're tartar sauce. Text to speech just keeps screwing up today. I might have to fix something. Goodbye, Mr. K. Goodbye, Alfarius. Goodbye, Magash. Goodbye, Tyrant. Goodbye, Nern Cat. Goodbye. Mole, I'm going to have to call you Mole. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Whistle. Goodbye, Matt. If I don't get to you, it's because my chat is being cut off. Oh yeah, goodbye Ghana. Hopefully I see you all tomorrow as I suffer through card games.